Welcome back to Aaron and Ellie on Kirby Drive. It's NFL Week 2,
Woo!
and we got to let them know. I think that's what Shabuzi said.
I think we have to let them know.
I think he said that maybe a million times.
I wonder if they know.
I think that's the first thing we need to talk about is just how absolutely chopped. Also, I'm playing tug of war with Kirby right now because she's barking in our recording.
She's really excited. She knows.
She knows. She heard him. She heard him twice now. Yeah. I think that's the first thing we need to talk about is how absolutely chopped. Hold on, let me grab this with my foot. How absolutely chopped the Thursday Night Football production is. It is a nightmare.
It really wasn't that good. I feel like I was watching like a Vivo music video for a full length song.
Yeah, but just with like the whitest people you know, with
with Shabuzi.
Andrew Whitworth, and also it's literally the SNL skit where they're like, oh, it was a Shabuzi concert, and they're like, who's Shabuzi? And what's his name? Guy who got fired for doing Chinese accent. Shane Gillis says, it's nobody, but he's a legend or whatever. Like, that's exactly the vibe that's going on Thursday Night Football. It's just Andrew Whitworth and Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
And also Richard Sherman, I guess, dancing around in slow motion.
Yeah.
While
just kind of like
while Shabuzi plays for a full 3 minutes and uninterrupted.
Yeah. So that was exciting.
Yeah, great
Really
start
got me
to the
pumped.
night. Yeah, we had to let him know. I will say it's better than, oh my goodness, Kirby's also hitting the camera, so forgive us. It's better than them just playing like the Monday Night Football when they come back from halftime and they're just playing the I Can Feel It Calling in the Air Tonight or whatever like that over highlights in the first half.
I don't. Maybe if I heard it, I'd probably be like, oh, Monday
the one
night.
with the drums.
Yeah. That's the one.
There you go. Never gonna get copyright striked because I sang that to perfection. This is audio poison, by the way, Kirby. But yeah, I'm not editing this, so you're gonna hear whatever it is. If you listen to it at all, nobody's listened to the full episode at all yet, so.
So you get to hear the behind the scenes with Kirby.
Let us know how you feel about Kirby absolutely ruining all of our takes if you're listening at this point. But I guess we could talk about the actual game. It was
I suppose.
It was pretty rough, if I'm being honest. I mean,
yeah. It wasn't. It wasn't like super exciting.
No, yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah. It was also just kind of like, it was like, I don't know. We talked about like the Seahawks Niners game, how it was kind of just like a mid off. I feel like this was also kind of just like, I mean, the Packers are good, but I don't know. It was just kind of like, I feel like they didn't do their best work.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was strange because and our cats are also fighting in the back. So this is just gonna happen.
This is the witching hour for us. So
it's 3:44 a.m. right now. I've
Central
been
Time.
sick for the past 3 days. Ellie's been sick for the past week, and Ellie was asleep until about 1 in the morning because she was working all week. So
yeah,
this is when we have time to do this, and the animals are striking because we also watched The Summer I Turned Pretty before this.
yeah. They thought it was Summer Turned Pretty and bed.
Yeah, but now it's not.
Unfortunately, the night lives on.
Yeah, even before, like, because the Packers went at halftime up 14-3, but the way that they were driving down, like, they scored on drives of like 92 and 96 yards, scored 2 touchdowns on those drives, and they took a lot of time with the clock, but I mean, they were dominating Washington, and it felt like Washington was like a missed field goal away from being like right back in it.
Yeah, it never really. Yeah, they stuck with him the whole time.
But even still, like they like
Stuck with him as in like within like a score or two away.
Yeah, like they scored. I think Washington scored like the middle of the third quarter to pull within 7. But I mean, even then, it didn't really feel that close. I think the Packers drove right down the field the next play and put them away for good.
Yeah. Did I think at any point that the Commanders would pull through and win? Personally, no.
No, it didn't feel like that ever.
But
The Packers also didn't like
put him away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They let him hang around for a long time.
Exactly. Which, whatever, I'm not going to say. I mean, because I know that they... I don't even know. it just felt like a very like, all right, if you're gonna like show that you're better than these guys that were a playoff team last year, more so than like, they won what, two, they went to the championship, right? The NFC championship. Yeah, if you're gonna like beat a team like that, I'd probably put them away.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you're gonna be a Super Bowl contender and you're one of the teams that everyone's talking about going to the Super Bowl and winning that year. I'd probably show that I could do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think Green Bay did enough to get the job done and nothing more, which I guess is fine, technically, right?
I mean, they won.
Yeah.
And a win is a win,
I just think that like Washington has got some questions to answer here coming up because like they beat the Giants, but just like you're saying about the Packers right now, like they didn't really do that against the Giants.
Yeah.
Like they struggled to put them away. Like even though I think the Giants probably played the worst game in all 32 teams this weekend, they were still only down by like 2 scores for most of that game. So I don't know that we can say that the Commanders are bad necessarily because I don't
think they're bad.
But I mean they lost out there on Thursday night. So
I mean Marshawn Lattimore, I feel like did not have a really good night.
I mean no, he was getting cooked the whole game, getting called for penalties. It was bad.
Yeah, exactly. And he's supposed to be like that's at least the name I hear the most on their defense.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But I hear they've been having issues with their defense, or like there has been an issue in the past.
Yep.
So, I mean, I don't know if that's just something they have to figure out. I mean, Jaden Daniels didn't look particularly one way or another to me tonight. He looked just pretty average out there. I don't know. If I had to use or describe the game, I would just say average.
Yeah.
It wasn't like pulling me in. And I wasn't like on the edge of my seat at any point.
Yeah, I mean, it was Thursday Night Football.
Again, Shabuzi didn't really get me hyped up in the way that I needed to be for the game.
Yeah. Austin Eckler also tore his Achilles in this game, most likely.
Serious?
Yeah, so I'm not sure how they're feeling about trading away Brian Robinson right now.
Yikes.
I probably would have waited a week and just see what happens because now it's Ja'Cory Cross-Kamara, right? And that's it. I don't know. Chris Rodriguez, maybe?
That's curtains.
Maybe he'll play. But, I mean, like, there's a reason that Jaden Daniels was the leading rusher for the Commanders last year. He's probably going to do the same this year because he's just not going to get any help on the ground at all.
I mean,
seems like. I don't know. Even, like, I don't know why you bring Austin Eckler to play football in the first place. He wasn't ever, like, putting up 1,000-yard seasons with any sort of regularity. But, or maybe he was. I don't know. But certainly not in the last couple of years. But, yeah, I don't know. I think it's going to be... I mean, it's the NFC, so you could probably convince me that Jaden Daniels could go on a run like he did last year and make it to the Super Bowl. But
I mean, I don't doubt it. He is, I still think, very talented. Mm-hmm. And I think he's going to do a lot of things that, like, will shock people still and everything. Mm-hmm. But it's week 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully they figure it out because I don't know what they're doing out there.
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't look like super. I don't know. It was one of those games where it's like, oh, like this is gonna be kind of exciting. Mm. It just wasn't exciting. I don't know if it's just because it was Thursday or. Yeah,
that might have been most of it. The only player who did have a really good game was Tucker Kraft. I guess Tucker Kraft. I was unfamiliar with your game. He absolutely balled out of control. He had 6 catches, 124 yards, and a touchdown. He was on fire. He had an interview with the reporters after the game, talking about how they have a lot of depth in their receiver room. He said, you might as well call us a 5-headed dragon.
The 5-headed dragon?
Yeah.
Like the receiver room? That's funny.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I don't really know who he was.
Anyone else. What do you think about Matthew Golden, his performance?
I mean, I think he had 2 touchdown passes that he could have caught. But Jordan Love underthrew him the first time and then overthrew him the second time. Mm-hmm. So I think he's having trouble...
Like reading it,
getting acclimated to how fast Matthew Golden is. The first one, it was on that 4th down on the first drive, and it would have been picked off on any other down. So I don't know, it's just a bad throw by Jordan Love. And the second one was like right at the start of the second half.
Yeah, and Matthew Golden like took off
second
down the
quarter
middle
or something. I don't know when it was, but yeah, he could have
before the half.
He had him wide open, and it's just too far.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he'll get involved, but like, I don't know. I commented on that post of Tucker Craft, Tucker Craft doing of saying that, and I was like, I don't know. I think it's just you, big dog, because like
I
Jay,
think you're just a one-headed dragon.
because I mean like he's talking about um, like Dontavian Wicks, who had a decent game. You know, Romeo Dobbs caught a touchdown, that was good, and then
He
what
looked
was
good.
what was his
Romeo
name?
Dobbs.
Who caught that pass he thought was incomplete originally?
Oh shoot! It was. I don't know. He had a lot of catches though. Forgot his
Oh,
name.
it was Heath. I think his name is Malik Heath. Yeah, he made a ridiculous circus catch on the sideline.
That was a
Christian
really good
Watson
catch.
is still injured though, and like Jaden Reed broke his collarbone in this game, so he's out 8 weeks.
Rebroke.
Not rebroke, but
Oh.
broke. He had a fractured foot going into this game,
Oh, okay. So,
and now
dang,
he's broken his
that
collarbone.
sucks.
So I don't know how many heads are left on the five-headed dragon, or who he's even referring to, but
Whoops.
I don't
He
know.
should wear the thing that. He should wear the thing that Dalton Schultz wears, like around his neck.
The neck brace, the
Yeah.
thing that puts more blood in your brain or whatever.
Yeah.
I'd love to see
So
the
he
science
doesn't
behind
break
that.
his collarbone again.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's really silly. But yeah, I don't know. It was. I mean, there were some like drives where I was like, this is a good drive. Like, they got the ball moving. They kept it going. Like, a good mix, run, pass, like
Yeah.
quarterback keep. I don't know.
I-
Jordan Love's always. I feel like Jordan Love is always good to watch. I don't know. Like, I like watching Jordan Love. I like watching Jaden Daniels. They were both entertaining quarterbacks that I like watching. I don't know. Just maybe the vibe. The general vibe was weird.
Yeah, I mean, I think the only thing to say about the Packers is that in 2 games this season, like they've really it was never really a question they were going to beat the Lions, and never really a question they were going to beat the Commanders, and yet still I think they scored 27 points in both games. So I don't know if they just if they're letting up or not, but they went on drives of 92 yards, 96 yards in the first half. Had another long drive in the third or fourth quarter, early fourth quarter of this game, and then that was kind of it. Outside of that, they were really in and out off the field. They had one missed field goal at the end of the half, and then probably tacked another one on at the end. But I don't know. That was basically their offense. Is 2 or 3 drives they look like they're unstoppable.
Yeah.
And then they just, I don't know, something happens where they just take their foot off the gas, and you look up, it's the end of the game, and it'll look like, Washington still technically was in it until the very end. So, I don't know.
Exactly. There were so many doinks in this game.
Yeah.
so many.
I think there's probably 3 missed field goals total, 2.
Which was kind of crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, back to back to back missed field goals.
I was like, dang, is it windy out there or something?
Kirby, stop
What's
it.
happening?
She's eating the carpet. She's going crazy right now. I'm literally entertaining her, and she's still eating the carpet. I don't know what's wrong with her.
She's just vibing. She just wants to eat the carpet.
Yeah. There was one play though that I did save, where Jordan Love is running towards he's taking off for a quarterback scramble, and he's running for the first down. And what he does is he lowers his head, lowers his shoulder, and plows over somebody, and gets the first down.
Yeah.
And I saw a lot of people especially on our post that people are fighting over on TikTok right now, about Patrick Mahomes last week on Friday. Walking to the sideline essentially, and then just laying somebody out for no reason, and then continuing out of bounds.
Yeah.
People were pointing to this Jordan Love play and being like, "Well, look, this is the same thing, and y'all don't get mad whenever he does it." But
It's not the same thing.
yeah, very clearly different.
Yeah.
Jordan Love is good 5 yards inbound, clearly heading up the field.
Yeah. He he's going for I don't know, he's reaching for that first down, and he's like, I'm not there yet, I gotta get there. So he's okay, putting on my running back helmet now, I'm gonna try to tackle my way into this, really lay into it so I can get this first down. And is he looking to the refs for a roughing the passer call? Is he look for unnecessary roughness, whatever? No, he gets up and he's like, all right, first down, let's go. I got it. And he fully understands okay, I have changed roles now. The rules don't apply to me in the same way that they do in the pocket. So, like, sure, I can shove my way through here at the expense of maybe hurting my collarbone or shoulder, but that's the risk like I and myself is willing to take. Which whatever, that's its own argument as a
Yeah.
quarterback for your team if you want to do that. But he did, and he got the first down. And if he didn't get the first down, it would have to be the same rules apply of like you can't. If he would have been looking for a flag or something like that, like sorry, you're not going to get one. You shouldn't get one because you weren't a quarterback in that moment. So that's the ground I stand on that. It's not just Patrick Mahomes, although I have my thoughts and feelings about Patrick Mahomes and whatever, but can't say that he's not a good quarterback. He's one of the best, but like, it applies to everyone. Like if Jordan Love were to do the same thing Patrick Mahomes would do, I would say he can't do that. That's not fair. But he was fine. It was different.
Yeah.
It was not one and the same.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to move on from Thursday night's game, and we're going to start our weekend preview. Let's review. Last weekend, I went 11-3. Ellie went 9-5. Awkward.
What could I say? I hedged some bets. Took some risks.
Yeah.
Got punished for it a little bit. So
Yeah, and it would have been worse if Young Hoi Koo hadn't sold me the Falcons game. So
yeah.
just count your blessings. But tell them your idea for keeping score this season.
Okay, so my idea is that week by week we do this. So like week 1, you're 11-3. I'm 9-5. Obviously, that means you have the better record. So we'll do it to where we act as teams throughout all the weeks of the NFL. 17 weeks? 18 weeks. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
The record would be 17 games. But throughout all 18 weeks of the football week or season, Aaron is now 0-1. Sorry, 1-0.
That's you.
Yeah, dang it. I just want to be 1-0 so bad. Aaron is 1-0. I'm 0-1.
Your Bengals mode?
Yeah, I'm Bengals mode. So, are you okay over there?
I'm falling off the rails a little bit, but it's okay.
Oh, no. But yeah, so that's my idea. So, but by the end of the season, we have like a 17-game record.
Yeah, or 18 because we don't get a bye. Why would we get a bye?
We wouldn't get a bye. Never stop. Never stop. So, yeah.
I could have used one this week, but it's okay. We can't take a bye in week 2. That's too early.
I could use one last week.
We wouldn't be ready for the playoffs.
Week 1 bye week. Imagine that.
Bruh. That's what college football does all the time.
Really?
Because college football sucks.
That's crazy.
So we're starting clean slate. Both of us won our predictions because we both picked the Packers on Thursday. So now we're going to get into our Sunday picks, and then we're also going to do Monday picks because Ellie works on Sunday night. So we will record on Monday night after the game.
Sorry, guys.
So let's start our 12 p.m. window. First game up, Jaguars at Bengals, Cincinnati, 3.5. What are we thinking about this game?
I had a hard time picking this one, honestly.
Mm.
I was going back and forth, and I was like, well, could be that like my heart wants to choose the Bengals, but they had a really tough time putting away the Browns. Like, it was an ugly game this past Sunday, and I'm like, you know what? It'd be really funny if the Jags could put the Bengals away. So, but I don't know, but I could be wrong because, like I said, last year the Bengals were really close in other games. They lost all of the like really close games because they just had really bad luck last year. This year it could be the same, where they come really, really close to like losing these games, but they win them anyways because it's a good luck year. So I guess this will be the game that'll decide if they're in a good luck year or a bad luck year.
I like that.
But I'll hedge my bet on it falling through this week.
I'll give you a quote that might make you feel a little bit better about your pick. So this is a quote from Jerry Jones, a member of the Jacksonville Jaguars defense. He was asked if he looked forward to going into opposing stadiums and trying to quiet down the crowd on defense. Here's what he had to say. He said, "I look forward to going against anybody with eyebrows." So
not Joshua Dobbs. That might have been out of focus. That's just the first thing that came to my head. That might be bad, but that's the first thing that came to my
Him
head.
and what's her name? Wednesday Addams.
I feel like Laramie Tunsil doesn't really have eyebrows either.
He's that bald.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that's true, but I'm pretty sure everybody on the Bengals has eyebrows,
Okay,
except
so
for whenever Joe Burrow bleaches his. So, so the Bengals could be in trouble because we're on eyebrow watch this week.
everyone better keep their eyebrows.
Yeah. Yeah. My notes for this game. I mean, like the Jaguars, they looked just okay against like a god awful Carolina defense last week.
Yeah.
Their leading receiver right now is Brenton Strange. He has like 58 yards. Trevor Lawrence.
They're leading?
Yeah.
Ugh.
And Trevor Lawrence do 178 yards and a pick last week.
It's not the best shape.
Yeah, so not like, blowing Carolina out of the water, but they still won the game by a good amount. It's also hard to tell if the Bengals are good against the run now or if the Browns are just have no running back. Because I think they were running a couple of like late round picks out there last week. So, like Jerome Ford and Dylan Sampson, I think. They did hold him to 49 rushing yards though, so maybe they'll be able to stop the Jags' run game, which is really all they had going for them last week. They ran for like 200 yards. So I don't know if they can get that stopped. Maybe the Jaguars fall apart a little bit. But also the Bengals had 95 yards passing last week, so.
That's kind of atrocious.
Yeah, I don't know. But part
Especially
of me.
with Joe Burrow as your quarterback.
Yeah, and Jamar Chase out there catching
Yeah.
0 passes.
Like 2 points on fantasy or whatever.
Yeah, selling us. I'm picking the Bengals to win at home and start 2-0 for the first time since 2017. But you're picking the Jags?
I'm taking my risks. Again, I feel like it's I just got to be fun and take my
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
wouldn't it be fun moments.
I almost picked the Jaguars just because I feel the vibe. I feel the vibe in Duval County. All right.
I mean, that commercial the Adidas commercial just came out with Travis Hunter and
Trevor Lawrence.
yeah.
That's funny.
Where they're just I really don't even know. I still don't know.
They're just being friends.
They're just yeah.
they just like each other. They're
Yeah,
just
they
nice.
just are teaching each other how to push your hair back and
Yeah,
how to like.
It's basically how it is Trevor Lawrence is teaching Travis Hunter how to be white, and Travis
Yeah.
Hunter is teaching him how to be black. Is what it reads like to me.
I think that's what I got too.
And I think that's what
But-
Adidas was getting at, but I don't really know.
Whatever. We'll head up to someone at Adidas and see what the message was.
Yeah, maybe it was Kanye. He just like snuck in through the back offices with his Yeezy pass and was like, "Quick, make this racially charged commercial."
It was like no words, no audio, like music, but
just
no like
music only.
audio. Yeah, and then just Adidas logo, and I was
Yeah.
like, "What?
You can be friends with a black person if you buy Adidas.
What does this mean? What are we saying, guys?"
That's so funny. All right, next game up is Rams at Titans. The Rams are favored by 5.5 points as of right now.
Definitely meant to choose the Rams. I don't know why I highlighted
you
Titans.
highlighted Titans,
Okay.
so that's the pick you're going with.
No, it's not. I really don't know why I did that.
I mean, Titans are at home. Who knows?
Yeah, and speaking from someone who lost to the Rams last week, I'm picking the Rams.
Yeah. The Rams defense is definitely legit. I think that Cam Ward will probably struggle again.
Yeah.
Bo Nix kept the Titans. Like, the Titans game was close last week. Like, they won by 8 or whatever, and they probably should have got closer to losing than they ended up doing because of rookie mistakes by Cam Ward. I mean, Bo Nix kept them in that game, though, by throwing 2 interceptions. And I don't think Matthew Stafford makes the same mistakes.
No.
So long as he still has functioning back and spine, and the magic table is still
body.
working.
Yeah. As long as I can hitch up the trailer to
Yeah.
the stadium.
We looked at pictures of that thing in between recordings, and man, it looks fake as shit. But whatever. Like, I guess magic works.
I suppose power is in the hands of the beholder or whatever the heck.
So you're picking Titans?
No. I will never live that down.
I think your heart was speaking to you when you highlighted the
Okay,
Titans.
I will be pissed though if the Titans do win. I will have to
I'll
show you
clip
all the
this
picture.
again.
Yeah, I'll have to show you guys the screenshot of my highlighted
Yeah,
Titans.
but it's too late. Doesn't
Ugh,
matter.
I'm picking Rams anyways.
Okay, so you're picking the Rams. So last week, Cam Ward was 12 for 28 with 112 yards passing. What does a respectable stat line look for him this week against the Rams defense?
I would say just a better completion percentage.
Not Anthony Richardson mode. He needs to be above Anthony Richardson levels.
Yeah, we got to get above that. Like that.
He
That's
needs
the
to
bar.
He needs to be above the Richardson line at 47.5%.
Yeah, I just feel like he needs to. Like in practice, I really hope that they worked on like connecting, like he and Calvin Ridley and he and literally could not tell you any other receivers on the.
I mean, I
Titans,
would hope
but-
they've been doing that this whole time.
I mean, you would hope, but
I
like
would
it looked
hope
like a
they-
mess out there.
Yeah, I guess so.
It looked like they didn't practice at all.
I really hope they didn't start deciding, hey, we should work on catching the ball this week in practice. But yeah,
Hey,
it looked like it.
Hey
Looked
guys,
like they needed
today let's try, like,
Yeah,
catching, keeping the ball,
yeah. It's the Drake.
ball
Or
security.
it's the who is it? Who is it in that GIF of the people at, like in Best Buy whenever they're looking at the computer and they go,
Oh my gosh.
that's them
Yes.
when they go like, oh. Whenever they learn they're supposed to catch the ball instead of just let it drop on the field and Cam Ward's dad freak out.
Yeah. The goal, the stat line that I need this week is no crash outs by Cam Ward's dad.
Yeah, we'll be on Cam Ward's dad watch. We'll be
As long as his failed play or like bad thing that happens to like staying calm ratio is pretty
reasonable.
then yeah.
Okay.
If that made any type of sense. I tried to like make that come out in my head the way that it was in there. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's 3:30 in the morning. It's 4 o'clock in the
4:08
morning.
in the morning.
Oh my gosh.
All right, next game, Browns at Ravens, Baltimore by 11.5.
11.5.
Yes. Now, they asked Brown safety Grant Delpit how he felt about that line. Don't look at what he said. What do you think he said about it?
Something along the lines of like, that's BS. I don't know. Whatever.
He
the
said,
heck they say
whoop
about
de
it.
doo.
Whoop de doo. He said, kiss mine.
He also said Derrick Henry wasn't hard to tackle.
Has he come like face to hand with him?
I guess not. They said, how hard is Derrick Henry to tackle? He said, not hard.
Okay.
Derrick Henry
I hope
said,
he gets tackled, but I hope he gets stiff armed by Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry said, we'll see you on Sunday how that goes. So
I thought you were gonna say we'll see who's the son.
yeah, that's gonna be a crazy quote card whenever he's face down in the dirt like Cole Bishop was last week.
Yeah.
Just pounding on the ground while
Yeah.
Derrick Henry runs away for a
While the
touchdown.
play is still going. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just immediately knowing. Yeah, that's a crazy phrase to make. I mean, I don't know. Like we said last week, if you can get him within that 10 yards before he takes off, sure, he's a little tackleable.
Tackleable. Yeah, you can get him on the ground before he starts going. If you make contact with him in the backfield, he's going down. Like that's
Yeah.
how he's always been. He's not good at changing direction in the backfield, making jump cuts and stuff like that. He's a one cut and go kind of guy.
Yeah. But once he's on the path,
But once he
unstoppable.
goes, you're not stopping him. Yeah, I think that the line is crazy for a week 2 game.
That is insane.
11.5 is absurd. But I do think that the Browns are catching a very angry Baltimore team. They're really, like, the Bills didn't do the Browns any favors. Especially Derrick
No.
Henry. Like, I don't know why. Like, Grant Delpit, I guess he's, like, a pretty solid contributor to the Browns defense. But why? I don't know what compels people to just talk crazy for no reason. Like, why would you say that? Because you know it's not true. Like, you know with your whole heart that's not true.
What do you say?
When he was saying, like, that line is stupid and, like,
Oh.
Derrick Henry's easy to tackle. It's like, more times than not, you're going to get your ass kicked and your ass is going to be stiff-armed into the earth by Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
You can just say, like, oh, yeah, it's hard. Like, damn, that's crazy. Why? Don't talk to me about gambling. That's illegal or something like that. Just say something, anything other than, like, yeah, we're finna win, though.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. With the most straight face, I would be like, Okay, well, I don't know where they got that from.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why would they think that?
Are we watching the same game? Like,
Where did they get that? Yeah.
Yeah, they just put up 41 with like a million yards offense, and sure, we put up like, sure we had like, I don't know, maybe like 300 if we're lucky, and they just put up like 600 in their game. But yeah, like,
Yeah.
And that was against the Bengals' famously horrible defense. But
Yeah.
yeah, we scored 16 points, so I think we're pretty good.
Yeah, I would not feel confident with the whole mess that's going on in Cleveland right now. I wouldn't feel confident against the Ravens. It was a no-brainer that the Ravens are going to win this.
So you're picking the Browns?
Yeah.
Okay, write it down. Once I write it down, it's official.
Nope, don't do that.
Okay, so we're both going Ravens for that game.
I'm not picking Brown. I'm on strike. I'm not going Browns until there's a quarterback change.
Yeah, you are really connecting with the black community on TikTok. Ellie is for the people. She is a warrior. She stands with you forever.
Every day I just try my best to be a better person. Stand up.
And every day someone comments on that post and says, "Yeah, we're cutting the Browns with you." So
absolutely.
Good.
I'm right there with them.
Yes, we're warriors for you.
Absolutely.
Next game up, Bills at Jets. I assume it's Bills by 6.5, but I didn't write down the actual team that's favored. So, but it's definitely Bills at Jets. But it's definitely Bills by 6.5.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
Confirmed.
What do you think about this game?
Also no-brainer. I don't think the Jets can. I don't know. I'm sure that I don't know. They're angry from last week. I know they are.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it'll be closer than it's been. But I still don't have the faith in the Jets as a competent team to put someone away like the Bills yet.
Mm.
So, especially coming off of a high that the Bills have right now, they probably feel unstoppable.
That's exactly why I think the Jets are winning their 9-11 game. Jets, Jets, baby. The Jets are taking this home. This is a classic Bills letdown spot. This is a classic riding high off of an improbable win. All they have to do is beat the Jets, and they blow it. They're going to shit the bed. They did let the Ravens run wild over them last week. I mean, Derrick Henry, if he didn't fumble that game away, like, he basically won them the game single-handedly.
This is true.
The Jets ran for 182 yards last week, and Justin Fields is in the backfield. Clearly, the Bills' defense is uncomfortable stopping running quarterbacks. I think it's early enough in the season that a Jets team can pull off an upset like this that we'll all forget about by week 14. So that's why I'm picking the Jets to win this game. And it may cost me everything, but I have enough of a cushion right now.
I would listen.
To pick the Jets and spice things up. Jets fans, I'm riding for you. I'm a believer now.
Hey, don't forget that I rode for y'all last week.
No,
so
you picked the Bills and said it was a no-brainer. That's gonna be a crazy quote card. I need that.
Crap.
To the intern, yeah. Make sure let's clip that and let's put that.
Kirby, clip that.
Clip that, chat. Clip that. Whenever the Jets, we're gonna be smoking that Ellie pack in New Jersey next week. I promise you.
I think it'll be a good game.
Yeah, it'll be a great game.
I think it'll be a good game.
When the Jets come out.
But I'm going to be so pissed if it's not, and it's just a regular old Bills win like I thought it was going to be. But
all right. Yeah, thought it was. Not is going to be, because the Jets are going to win. All right, next game up. Patriots at Dolphins, Miami. Favored by 1.5 somehow. First, before we do anything, I just want to assure you that Tyreek Hill is not focused on any noise outside the facility. You may think he's referring to all the people saying that everybody hates each other on the team, that like they're terrible, like, coach speak, like talking to his team, like, guys, we don't want to let all the outside noise in. But of course he's not talking about that. He's talking about his child abuse allegations. So
what?
This headline is crazy. Dolphins Hill says focuses on football, not abuse allegations.
He just clarified that?
Speaking publicly Friday afternoon for the first time since his ex-wife alleged domestic abuse during their marriage, Miami Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill declined to comment on his divorce case. This is actually pretty serious, so sorry for laughing, but it is just so crazy that Tyreek Hill on a weekly basis talks like he uses like coach speak to refer to horrific situations happening in his own life.
I thought that he was talking about the state of his football career.
Oh, no. He's trying to keep the distractions from out. Yeah, you hear this where you're like, oh, yeah, like, do you think that, like, people are hyping you guys up too much or whatever? And, The classic response is like, we don't listen to anybody outside the building. Like,
Right.
we keep it in house.
Exactly.
He says, Hill says he's more focused on his job than any outside distractions, including his divorce hearings and trade rumors surrounding him. So I guess trade rumors included as well, but mostly the allegations. He says, my focus right now is just playing ball and spending time with my kids and just doing what I'm best at, providing for my family. Which one?
Which one? I was about to say which one.
I don't know which one he's talking
Who?
about.
I need someone to clarify who is his family that he's talking about.
So all the noise, I feel like if you allow that kind of stuff to get in the way of what you're trying to do, it can only cloud what you're really trying to get accomplished. Which, yeah, I guess is win football games. So, sure. That's what we're dealing with in Miami right now.
That's crazy. That's just bad vibes.
I think if things don't start well for the Dolphins, we may have another Boo Bird watch out there on Sunday.
Say it's
Early.
not so. Another boo bird.
Yeah, I think there'll be some sightings in Miami this Sunday. If they punt, if they get like a 3-0 on the first drive, I think it may begin. But if they like can't get anything going for like the first couple of drives, I think they're gonna be in trouble.
It's pack it up.
Yeah.
Pack it up. This is at Miami.
Yeah.
Pack it up. Don't stay there longer than you have to. If it's going the same way that it went last week, don't even, just go home.
Yeah. Honestly.
Buy some nosebleeds so you're not wasting that much, and just yeah.
Yeah. I think Drake May played well enough to win a football game last week. Mm-hmm. I think he just run game just didn't show up. I don't know. I can't promise that it will this week.
Right.
Because
I mean,
who knows? Like Ramondre Stevenson's been serviceable. Hasn't been like the best in the world, and like
he's been
Trayvon
pretty
Henderson.
average.
Who knows what Trayvon Henderson is yet? Right? Like he returned that one
Yeah.
kickoff when we're all really excited, but he didn't show a ton last week. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I still think the Patriots are good enough to win this, mostly because I think that like the Dolphins basically had to play a perfect game to start, or their whole season is going to go off the rails pretty quickly. I think. Who are you picking?
I was gonna pick the Patriots.
Okay, so we're both going Patriots for this one.
I just don't have the confidence in Miami after not yesterday's. After it felt like yesterday. After last week's performance against the Colts, like I guess we'll see kind of where the Colts are if this was like a litmus test or whatever for them being like extraordinary or not. Like, but I mean, that was an embarrassing performance.
Yeah, it was atrocious.
Like it's not just like a wow, like the Colts were just so good. It's like, yeah, the Colts were really good, but you also sucked
the
so
Dolphins
bad.
also tried everything they could to lose that game.
Yeah,
And to look as ugly as possible while doing so.
literally.
Oh,
Oh,
the animals are running. All right, next game up, 49ers at Saints. San Francisco favored by 3.5.
only? I mean, okay. I'm gonna step off the Saints.
Staints. That's crazy. The Staints is crazy.
I can't do this anymore. I'm gonna step off the Saints for I'm gonna let a little bit of pressure off. Their game was not like a blowout last week.
Yeah.
It wasn't a bad game, but
Yeah.
like,
I think it was a bad game, but
I
think
mean,
the Cardinals really, 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 really wanted to keep them in it. I don't know what's
it wasn't
going on.
bad as in like, gosh, well, this is over by the half.
Yeah.
Like it was like wow, like I wonder who's gonna win.
They did have a chance to tie it at the end. You're
Right. So I mean, whatever. I'm still picking San Francisco, but the line, I can believe it.
Yeah.
Especially since Brock Purdy is out this week.
So I'm picking the Saints this week, and I will tell you why. Brock Purdy out the next 2 to 5 weeks with a toe injury, I think. Mac Jones is getting the start. Fun fact about Mac Jones, he is currently 0-2 all-time versus the Saints. In those 2 games, he's thrown 1 touchdown and 5 interceptions.
Oh.
Now, I was with the Patriots team. There's a different time in his career. Maybe Kyle Shanahan has taught him to be a quarterback, but I doubt it.
Is he going to have a Daniel Jones moment?
Maybe he'll come back as football Jesus, but not in the Saints' house, I don't think.
No.
George Kittle's also out. He's been placed on IR. And Ricky Pearsall, he went over 100 yards last week, which was really cool for him. But Juwan Jennings was the only other receiver on the roster to catch a pass.
Gosh.
Everybody else was tight ends and running backs. So now that they're out their top tight end, they're out their quarterback, and Mac Jones has nightmares about playing the Saints. I'm thinking that Spencer Rattler and the Saints, even though their offense is like absolutely anemic, like I don't know how they even kept it close last week. Looking at the stats from last game, it was atrocious. But I think they probably have enough to get it done if Mac Jones continues to turn the ball over like he does in the Superdome. Whoa.
Gosh. Quick clip that. Sorry.
So,
Oso just ran right through us.
so I'm picking the Saints, and you just have to excuse the dog barking because we're like an hour into this, and I'm not editing this at all.
We're on strike.
I'm picking the Saints. Ellie's picking the Niners. I'm picking a lot of really crappy teams to win this week. But that's not starting. That's not continuing here. Giants at Cowboys. Dallas by 5.5. I want no part of a Giants team led by Russell Wilson.
Absolutely. That was my exact thought. I was like, I want to. No. You know what? I'm not going to believe. Until there's a quarterback. I am not encouraging this behavior,
Yeah.
Brian Dable. I am not encouraging this behavior. I will never. I'm on strike like I am for the Browns, but this time.
In the opposite direction until the white
it's
quarterback gets in.
Yeah.
I will not watch this team until the white quarterback gets in. That's it.
It's not a good look for me. We're going backwards. We're unfortunately going backwards.
For the Browns, I will not watch until Shador plays. For the Giants,
Don't forget that I won't cheer until Shador plays.
Yeah.
No, for all the right reasons I want Shador to play. For all the right reasons I want Russell Wilson to not start for the Giants. Like, I think we can all agree, like, it's done, guys.
Because he has no swag, that's why.
Yes, there's no swag. Giants country, we ain't gonna ride. God bless.
Goodness. Hopefully the mic didn't pick that up too loudly. This is just audio poison, but it's fine. So we're both going Cowboys there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think that the Cowboys defense needs to get a little bit better from what it showed in the beginning of that Eagles game last week, which feels like years ago now, but not that much better, obviously. Like, you can probably phone it in a little bit against this Giants team.
How much? I have I guess an opportunity for us. How much do you want to say that the announcers mentioned something about Dak Prescott spitting in this next game?
Oh, for sure. Like over under like 6 times probably. Like they're definitely gonna talk about it.
Do you think they'll do a zoom in of him spitting?
Oh, for sure. Like they're gonna try and find him on the sideline. They're gonna try and find him spitting once and then be like, see, look, he does it all the time. Yeah, whatever, man.
Jason Garrett will be there personally.
Yeah, Jason Garrett's gonna be like running over, like, hey, can you just spit real quick for us so that we can just get it on film, so we can show you that you just do it all the time, just regularly. Oh, unbelievable. All right, next game. I think this is the last game of the noon window. Now we got one more after this. Bears at Lions. Detroit by 6.5. What do you think? What are your thoughts? This is at Ford Field.
At Ford Field?
Yeah.
My heart is telling me Bears. My head is telling me Lions. I feel like there's a lot of different factors at play here. I thought this is like a get-right game for the Lions to prove to people that they are still semi-competent without Ben Johnson. But also, Ben Johnson is coming back into Ford Field, and I think it was Amon-Ra who said that we're going to boo him when he walks into the stadium.
Which doesn't make any sense.
Which is like, okay.
Yeah, also, he's not going to be out there whenever Ben Johnson walks into the stadium, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's not even going to get to boo with everyone else, so it's kind of embarrassing. Didn't really plan that one out very well. But no, I feel like it's very sticky. It's a very sticky situation. And I don't know. Caleb Williams didn't look great on Monday night. I wasn't super like, wow, like we've definitely switched a few things around from last season. But I don't know. There were times where he looked better and not like completely changed. I mean, like there were still times where I felt like he was, I don't know, holding on to the ball for too long or just not seeing where things need to go, not having the timing right on his passes, like not meeting the receiver where they're supposed to, whatever. So I feel like there's a lot of like mess. I don't know. There were also a bajillion and 5 penalties that set them back like over 130 yards.
Yeah.
So if they can get that under control, I'm sure that they can get something going. I mean, it was the Vikings led by the rookie J.J. McCarthy. So, they probably should have won that game.
Yeah, I mean, they had it won.
So, I mean, I don't know. Like, I feel like Ben Johnson knows his old team, whatever. Dan Campbell is unpredictable-ish. And I feel like, everyone will be expecting Ben Johnson to be like, well, I know what they're going to do, whatever. And then he's not going to know. But it's like, come on, it's Jared Goff. Like, you made these things especially for Jared Goff. Like,
Yeah.
And if they don't do anything, it's like, okay, well, now we're just going to play him like a normal quarterback. And I feel like we could win like that. So, I don't know. I don't know if it's misplaced, but I'm putting confidence in the Bears this week. So I'm picking Bears.
You're picking Bears. I'm picking Lions.
Wow.
We're going to be like head to head in a lot of these here.
I know. It's going to be a really bad record for us.
Yeah.
Horrific.
Yeah, I'm just not sure what the Lions are at this point. I do think the Bears need to improve in a hurry. I'm just not sure that Ford Field is the best place to show growth.
No.
But I do think like
be a challenge.
The Lions favored by 6.5. I think that's given the Lions a lot of goodwill that they haven't really earned this season so far. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I think it'll be a lot closer than people think it would be. Last game of the 12 o'clock slate, Seahawks at Steelers. Pittsburgh's favored by 2.5. Is Aaron Rodgers going to continue his revenge tour?
It's hard to say. There aren't going to be any. If there are New Jersey. See, I'm sorry, Jets. You're just New Jersey right now. No, I can't do that to you. Giants or Jerseys.
Yeah, they're currently leading the Jersey.
Allegation. Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're currently leading the Jersey race right now.
Yes. Thank you. But no, I don't know. There's gonna be no one from the Jets there, so I don't know.
Yeah.
He said if anyone associated with the Jets Association. So, maybe
Sam Darnold, he played for the Jets.
You're right.
He was drafted by the Jets.
So maybe he'll feel that.
Yeah.
And it'll be this fuel that he doesn't know where it's coming from.
I think he always knows where his hate comes from. I think he sees Sam Darnold and he's like, I meant everyone. Listen.
You ever owned anything the color green?
Dead.
Done.
You're dead to me.
Boo bird. That is so silly that he said that last week.
Yeah, he's
such
a million years old.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. But no, I don't know. I'm riding the wave. I'm gonna see where it takes me. I'm gonna say Steelers.
I'm saying Steelers as well. The Seahawks looked terrible on offense last week against I think a much worse defense than the Steelers is. And Aaron Rodgers diced up a much better defense than the Seahawks have on the road. I think at home, I think they're going to start 2-0 against all odds. And I think the Seahawks are. I hate to say this week too, but I think the Seahawks are looking down the barrel of a very long season.
Yeah.
And I could have called it when you signed Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
And the only other splash addition you made was Cooper Kupp.
Yeah. What are we doing, guys?
But I think it's going to be rough. I think Jackson Smith and Jigba is really good, and he had his coming out game last week, even though he was good last year. But really, really, really poured it on last week. Mm-hmm. But he was the only one doing anything out there. Everybody else just kind of running around. So
yeah, it doesn't inspire confidence. Yeah, I don't know.
The Seahawks are in trouble.
I'm not feeling led by the Seahawks right now. Kirby, why are you looking at me like that?
She wants you to let her kill Elso.
No, dude.
All right. On a 3 p.m. window, Broncos at Colts. Denver's favored by 1.5 points.
I'm going Colts.
You're picking the Colts?
Yeah. I have to go with football Jesus this week.
I can't pick the Colts 2 weeks in a row. I'm picking the Broncos. The Broncos, they didn't look very convincing last week.
You were Bo-gnostic.
And now I'm a Botheist, but can I believe again? Always. That's the thing, is you can always come back home. It's always.
Will we have a prodigal son moment this week?
Yeah, I think we will. Um, so like last week, the Broncos looked really unconvincing, and also the Colts beat up on a team that might be barreling toward disaster. Um, I'm guessing things will probably even out a little bit this week, but I think that if the Colts don't turn the ball over too much, they'll probably have a chance.
Yeah.
The Broncos played the Colts last week in like week 15, I think, and dog walked them 31-13.
Oof.
Bo Nix threw 3 touchdowns and 3 interceptions in that game. The difference, I think, here is that Anthony Richardson was still playing. He was 17 of 38 with 2 interceptions. So I think a cleaner game from Daniel Jones keeps this one closer than it was last time around.
Right.
But I'm still hoping and praying. My pick is more based on hope than anything that the Broncos can pull this out. And I can hear myself getting more congested as we continue talking. So we're going to have to power through this. So I'm going Broncos, you're going Colts. Next game up, Panthers at Cardinals. Arizona favored by 6.5. I think that line tells you everything you need to know about how people have adjusted their expectations.
Yeah.
Last week, Jacksonville, they played Jacksonville in Everbank Stadium, and they were Jacksonville was only favored by 3.5. Mm-hmm. I think the Jags are, I don't know, maybe the Cardinals are better than the Jags, but not by much, if anything.
Yeah.
The fact that last week they were only favored to lose, they were only predicted to lose by 3.5 points.
Yeah.
Now they're all the way down at 6.5.
Yeah.
To a team that
like,
couldn't put away the Saints.
We're back.
Yeah. They're like, all right, we were buying into the Bryce Young hype a little bit. You're fully dog shit again, and we're done.
We're back. Yeah. Copy paste from last year, please.
Yeah. I think they realized what I had been saying all offseason is that, look, 3 not even 300-yard passing games does not make Bryce Young all of a sudden this generational talent. Like,
no.
He threw 2 interceptions last week and lost a fumble. Like,
yeah.
It's not looking great. No. And he's running out of leash because...
Yeah, this is his 3rd year.
Yeah.
He can only be terrible for so long.
I think if he starts the season the same way he did last season, I think finally patience will have run out. Like, even if that second half resurgence comes again after Andy Dalton comes in for a little while, or even if they use our tactic of, like, putting somebody in and then killing them and taking them out.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, somebody commented today on that video and was like, yeah, I don't think that would work. Like, people, like, it's not like baseball. Like, you can't bring people in cold and just expect them to deliver. And I'm like, yeah, and I didn't really want to kill Andy Dalton on the field, man. Like, I was joking.
Like, dang it, you're telling me that wouldn't work? Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
So silly. It's because we're not taking it seriously enough.
Yeah, sorry.
We have to be dedicated to it. It can't be a joke anymore.
Yeah, we need to get serious. We need to get real. we need to kill Andy Dalton.
No, he's their only hope. We can't do that to them. Can't do that to Carolina. They need him.
Yeah. Yeah, the Cardinals should dominate this game and surge to the top of the NFC West. I mean, like, the Rams are probably still the favorite, which I think you picked to win, but the Cardinals are still in it. I think the Seahawks and 49ers are done for, but the Cardinals are still in it somehow. The running game just needs to get going. Outside of Trey Benson's 52-yard run last week, the running backs averaged less than 3 yards a carry. They should be pretty set to get back on track because the Panthers gave up 200 yards on the ground last week to someone who was probably looking at losing their job if he hadn't performed the way he did in Travis Etienne. So
yeah, truly.
The Cardinals just need literally somebody else to step up. Like, they're very thin at that position. Last Sunday, Kyler Murray completed 16 passes that didn't end up in a running back's hand. Of those 16 passes, only 5 went to somebody not named Marvin Harrison Jr. or Trey McBride for a total of 20 yards. Thanks. So that's pretty miserable. Somebody needs to do something.
Yeah.
Christian Kirk left a long time ago, and they haven't found anybody to replace him yet. So
awkward.
I don't know. So you're picking. Who are you picking?
I'm going to pick the... Who did I put down? Let me make sure I didn't have any... No. Yeah, okay. Fully no. Cardinals.
Some part of you might have been the same part of you that compelled you to pick the Titans.
Listen. And I had to make sure that my my conscience wasn't like, I have to make sure my conscience is okay.
Yeah.
Really, make sure that I didn't actually put the Panthers down.
If the Titans win though, again, you might know ball more than anybody in this world.
I guess we'll never know until it's over.
Next game, yeah, we'll never know until about 36 hours from now.
We'll never freaking know.
Next game, Eagles at Chiefs, Philadelphia by 1.5.
Yeah, Eagles all day long.
Yeah. Xavier Worthy's out this weekend. So is Jalen Royals, their other wide receiver that they drafted, I think, this year.
Really? That's crazy.
So it's going to be all up to Juju to save the day.
Come on, Juju.
And Travis Swift, but I don't think they can get it done. If they had even one, like if they had Rashee Rice or Xavier Worthy, I would probably pick the Chiefs at home. But since they have no one, I'm going to go with the Eagles.
Yeah.
And it should be a decent game. But
it will be because Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
There'll be some Patty magic.
But we'll see. All right. I think this is the last afternoon game. It is. Falcons at Vikings. Minnesota by 3.5. How do we feel about the Vikings right now after their game on Monday night?
I feel like they caught the Bears in a really tough spot.
Mm-hmm. As in being up 17-6 at home. That was a tough spot they caught them in.
Caught them in a really rough spot. No, I do believe that JJ kind of kicked it in second half.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's, because his team kind of still, frustrated as they were, kind of just still held out hope that they had no choice.
Yeah, what else are you going to do? Sam Darnold's gone. So is Daniel Jones. So
he's you're putting all your eggs in the JJ McCarthy basket.
Unless you want to see Carson Wentz play football again, isn't he there?
I don't know. I hope not. But I don't know. I mean, but it was cool to see them like rally like that for him. Mm-hmm. And I think that he could get it done again, especially against the Falcons. So I'm gonna go. Hello, Vikings.
I'm writing Falcons down.
No, please don't do that.
Yeah, I also picked the Vikings.
Yeah, I'm gonna see how far I can ride this JJ train.
The good news for the Falcons is that Drake London's gonna play. I know he left with an injury on Sunday, but I think he's gonna be back. Okay. I know both of these teams kind of played with their food a little bit last week. It cost the Falcons the game. The Vikings were able to come back and win, but the Falcons had that game won, even though they didn't really deserve to, and then they blew it. So
yeah.
And the Vikings do the same thing. I don't think I think both of these teams are probably better than the team that they played last week. Mm-hmm. I don't think that they can afford to play around as much as they did.
Yeah.
I mean, the Falcons definitely can. They lost anyway. Mm-hmm. But I think the Vikings can't afford to do that with the Falcons team, who has a decent running game, which is something the Bears couldn't muster up. Yeah. Or maybe not a decent running game, but at least a good running back. We'll see.
Right.
If they can figure it out on the ground. But I'm going Vikings as well.
Is that the Sunday night game?
Oh, crap. What is the Sunday night game? I missed one.
Hold up. Wait. Yeah. It is the Sunday night game.
Oh, oops. Did I miss one of the afternoon games?
I don't think so.
Broncos at Colts, Panthers at Cardinals.
Steelers, Seahawks.
Oh, was that at 3?
No, that's at the 12 o'clock. The 3 o'clock slate is Broncos, Colts, Panthers, Cardinals, Eagles, Chiefs.
Okay, there's only 3.
There's only 3.
Okay. So that's our Sunday.
There's 2 Monday night games.
Yes, you're right. 2 Monday night games. First one, Buccaneers at Texans. Houston by 2.5.
You know what? I'm going to believe that one because they came in 2 years ago, messed around with CJ his rookie year, and found out.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be connecting to some of that rookie CJ magic. And unfortunately, we don't have Tank, who was a big part of that. So that's going to be kind of a bummer. But I'm hoping that the other rookies can kind of step up into that role because Tank was a rookie too.
Yeah.
We have Dalton Schultz in the perfect spot to step up like he did in that game and unathletically catch these passes and turn around and
try to hurdle
10
people.
Seconds. Yeah.
Try to hurdle people and fall down immediately afterwards.
Oh my gosh. I went back and watched some of those highlights today and I just don't think I've seen someone move so unathletically on the field. It takes you like 5. I've seen older people turn around faster than that. Like,
I mean, yeah, we just watched Zach Ertz get after it, like faster than that. But
it's like, ugh. So yeah, it breaks my heart that Cade Stover had a hairline fracture in his foot, because I believe immensely more in that guy than Dalton. Sorry,
Yeah.
Dalton, if you're listening to this, but I'm just, dude, so many times where, like, Dalton's dropped the ball, caught the ball, but literally just, like, didn't do anything with it. And it's like, dude.
yeah, he's got that patented double catch, doesn't he? Where
Yeah.
he has to catch it twice.
Yes. It's just like, ugh, like, stop. Like, I already have, like, heart attacks from these games. Like, you don't need to give me more. Like, it's all right. It's covered. Like, we got it covered in other spaces. But we're at home. It's Monday night. It's the season opener. We're already pissed from last week. And, like, the team is pissed, like, CJ and everyone, about, like, whatever, lollygagging or whatever.
No more
CJ,
lollygagging.
no more
around here.
lollygagging, guys. It's time to lock the flip in. So, I'm gonna
Wow,
believe.
that's what we have our explicit tag, by the way, is because Ellie cusses like that on here.
Sorry, guys. Yeah. Sound off and tell me if it bugs you. I can quit. I promise.
Yeah, I think that the good news is they don't have the talent on the defensive line that the Rams do. I think they will be good at stopping the run. Like, Vita Vea is just, like, ridiculous. But, like, they don't have the pass rushers that the Rams do. So I think, like, the offensive line will be able to hold up a little bit better than they did last week. But
They better.
yeah, somebody's got to do something.
There's no choice. They better, because I've about had it with our new and improved offensive line. Although it did feel really good whenever I saw that Larry Tunsil got a false start call. Made me feel a little validated inside.
Yeah, you're like, good riddance.
Good friggin' riddance. That guy.
Jake Andrews hasn't practiced yet. And, like, they have a little bit more time this week to get on the field because it's on Monday night. So we'll probably get, like, a Saturday injury report. And hopefully there'll be better news, but it doesn't look like he's going to play. Braxton Berrios, Christian Kirk still haven't practiced either.
Yeah, it's curtains. I'm not expecting them to come back before the game.
The good news is that Ed Ingram did practice, so we're just going to trade out, like, one starter for another, which is great. I mean, like, Jared Patterson's played center before for us and been serviceable, so I'm not too worried about that. But the Bucks are missing one of their starting tackles, probably. He hasn't practiced at all. So I think it's Luke Godeke. So maybe Will Anderson and Daniil Hunter will be able to tee off this week, hopefully.
Let's friggin' hope so. At home, y'all better friggin' bring it, please.
Or we're going to need some turnovers on defense to get the stadium into it. That's what we need. So
yeah, we need to. This game needs to be Houston needs to believe again.
yeah.
The city of Houston needs to be able to believe again game. Because if not, this is going to be an awful season. And I can't do this anymore.
But we will be there. We'll be in the stands. We'll be
in the
excited.
stands.
We'll be yelling, screaming. It'll be good to be back at NRG. It's been a long time.
Been a long time. It's been a whole off season. No, I'm really excited. Especially the night games are just really fun.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, I don't know. I'm just so ready for them to show me that they can do this, please. I mean, it's just like week one, whatever. We knew that week one is just always whatever for every team. Like, is it a fluke? Is it real? We'll find out later this season. But, like, oh my gosh, like, I have to have confidence in my quarterback or I'm going to tweak out.
Yeah, hopefully they can show us something on offense. But you're rolling with the Texans?
I'm rolling with them.
So am I.
I have to.
All right. Last game, Chargers at Raiders. Chargers by 3.5. What do you think? First of all, Raiders correspondent, is Brock Bowers going to play this week?
I was looking at his reports, and 2 days ago, they said that he wasn't practicing. Just kind of a bummer.
Doesn't look like he's been practicing either.
I don't think he's been practicing, which is really strange because he said, I'm fine. Okay, Brock. Talk to your manager first before you put everything out there. Yeah, he hasn't been practicing.
Didn't practice
He's not
Friday.
playing.
Okay. So you've heard it here first from our Raiders correspondent, Ellie Trevino. He is not. Brock Bowers is a no-go for Monday.
Yes.
Do you think the Raiders can win without him?
No.
Okay. Yeah, neither do I.
So, even being ambiguous about Brock Bowers, I pick the Chargers. But, if he's not playing, absolutely not Chargers.
Yeah. I think that the Raiders did well to stop the run against the Patriots. Like, and I think that that's something that the Chargers allegedly really want to do. It didn't look like it on Friday, but they have like aspirations to run the ball. So they drafted him, Marion Hampton, 22nd overall. But they don't have an O line. The Patriots don't have an O line like the Chargers do, even with Rashawn Slater out. So, and then they're going to struggle to do as well against the run as they did against the Patriots. And also, Justin Herbert was throwing the ball all around the park.
Yeah.
So, even if you slow down the run a little bit, I don't think it's going to matter.
No.
I'm picking the Chargers, and I think you are too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, we'll see. We'll come back and review our picks after Monday Night Football. Hopefully get this out on Tuesday morning. Hopefully this goes out within the next 3 hours. Yeah, the only other thing is the WNBA playoffs are starting this weekend as well.
Woohoo.
So the Aces just finished the season, 16 wins in a row. Second longest win streak in WNBA history.
Let's go.
They're freaking cracked. I think they were 12-12 or something like that at the point where they started the win streak. And then they just they were literally 10th seed in the West or something like that.
They were not doing well.
In the entire NBA. And then all of a sudden they're second seed. So really hope. I think they play the Storm, I think is who they're playing. But game one will be 9 p.m. on Sunday night. So
give Asia Wilson her crown back.
Yeah.
Put her crown back on.
Yeah, she needs that MVP number 4, I think. So anyways, we'll do a better preview later this week and see what we're looking at as far as the NBA playoffs go. But right now it's 5 a.m. and we're very tired, so I don't think we're going to get to it this episode.
Sorry if we're low energy, guys. Yeah,
that's a good way to sum it up.
No, it's been a blur.
Yeah.
I'm still processing Samurai Turn Pretty too. It ended right, but actually I won't give spoilers.
Yeah, it's unacceptable. The only thing I'll say about the Samurai Turn Pretty is I refuse to let them turn Denise into Jeremiah's second.
So I guess we are doing
girlfriend.
Spoilers.
Well, we're just doing a 30-second review of the episode. And I just refuse.
Okay, spoiler alert.
Yeah, you should know by now if you're actually invested in that show. If
If
you're a real one, you know to close your eyes and ears whenever you see Lola Tongue on the timeline, okay?
Yes. Oh my gosh, like me. Oh my gosh. I have to. So we watch it together, and I work at night, and I'm not going to come home in the morning before Aaron goes to work and hey, let's squeeze in this episode of Summer Turn Pretty. So I have to wait until I'm off for the week, which is usually Friday, Saturday, whatever. And so I'm super late having to dodge everything on social media. So I'm very used to it. But yeah, no, I agree with that sentiment.
Yeah.
We're not about to make Denise Jeremiah's go-to.
Jeremiah doesn't get to be so crazy and then get a replacement mommy girlfriend. Figure your life out. Yeah. Before you do anything,
please. He's he's literally saying I don't know how to be anything without her still.
Yeah, telling this to his replacement mommy girlfriend. I can't.
It's
I can't deal.
Oh my gosh. I'm so glad that I feel like Conrad had semi of a win this episode. I feel like he came out on top this episode. Kind of barely, but it came out on top.
Is the next one the last one?
Yeah. Finale. Okay. It's finale time, boys.
Forever?
Yeah.
How?
Because the books have ended.
Yeah, but she can just make more.
I mean, I suppose she can. She's already written 3.
Aren't we? Well, she doesn't need to write the books anymore. Just let somebody else write the show, or just keep writing the show.
I mean, it depends on how well. I mean, this show has done really well. I mean, everyone's.
I'm sure Amazon has asked.
Yeah.
There's no way they haven't. Because what else are you gonna watch? Chris Pratt pretend to be a soldier.
But what are we gonna do for future episodes? Is season 4 gonna be Jeremiah's comeback? Whatever. I'm still after Belly actually, because that's gonna drive me crazy. These 2 boys can't be fighting over her longer than they already have.
But are they gonna resolve? She's currently right now. The situation is she's currently in another relationship. No, I don't want to know how the books end. But there's no way you can satisfy. You could satisfy what we want in one episode.
I know. I really don't know how they didn't add more.
I think there's going to be.
Hopefully the next one is 2 hours.
I think there's probably going to be another season.
Oh, shoot. Everything is coming together. I'm like the thing where all the pieces are coming together, all the stuff, all the writings are finally all making sense. All the equations are equaling out. Jenny Han, the author, said that it's going to end differently than the books. And I thought she was being cheeky, like, oh, it's because she goes to Paris and not Spain. You know, because in the book she goes to Spain. And that's why she meets Benito.
Very adventurous.
Yes.
And then that's why he can be from Spain. He had to be from Mexico.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, whatever, man.
So I was like, oh, Jenny, you're so silly, pulling all of our legs, thinking that she wouldn't end up with, like...
Maybe it was cheaper to film in Mexico than Spain.
What?
But anyways, continue.
Yeah, I don't know. So, shoot, if... Oh, gosh, that would be a perfect way to be like, yeah, it's not going to end like you think it's going to end. It's not going to end how the books end.
Yeah, I mean, surely it's just
We'll make another season.
It's just another thing of like Benito and Conrad.
I'll be pissed.
I mean, that's what it is. Like, we just met Benito. We just discard him after like an episode.
The outrage of America, of America's population is going to be crazy.
Yeah, well, I'm adding that to my picks. If that's true, come next Wednesday, I get an extra point.
Crap. Bonus points.
Yes.
I guess my bonus point is that she will end up with Conrad in the end. That's what I'll get. That's how I'll get my bonus point.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Are you serious?
I think he's gonna go back on the plane sad. Yeah.
They cannot show that.
Why not? They showed him crying and being...
I'll be so sad. He's already been like thrown around and beaten up and slapped around this whole season.
No, I think that they found a perfect way to extend this runtime a little bit.
It does make sense, but I want an opportunity for bonus points. So.
Okay.
Fine.
That's your bonus points. These
you.
are not actually getting awarded, so it's fine. Unless I win, then it's actually really impressive that I called that.
I'm not giving you the bonus point.
Okay. Then I want a divorce. And with that, we're super excited for football this Sunday. I guess there's college games going on today, but I don't really care about that. So
You'll
just
find that we're not very
go Fighting Irish. Let's go. And that's all we have to say about that.
Gig 'em.
Yeah,
well,
right. They don't deserve it.
No, they don't deserve it right now. Go Irish.
Yeah, they're a bad university, and they should be punished for what they've done.
Yeah, what he said.
But anyways, we'll catch you guys on Tuesday morning, hopefully with me winning a lot more games than Ellie does.
We'll see about that. Buster.
But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Let us know what you think of our picks. Let us know what you think about our December I Turn Pretty review and prediction. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
See ya. Bye.